Arsenal 2, Wolves 1. We got the dub, but flip, man. That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. Terrible performance. And yeah, man, it's not looking good. It was a win, but it doesn't feel like a win. It doesn't feel like we showed anything that convinces me that come May we're gonna be champions. And it's getting it's getting really uncomfortable right now as a fan, just because we know the story with Arsenal. It's all rosy. We go on a good run of form. We win games. There's hype. There's potential. And then in past seasons, for example, it's been injury crisis. Maybe it's City were just better than us, and now it's like we're capitulating in front of our own eyes. And yeah, it's far from done. We got the win, so I think that calms the overall, I guess, doubt that some people may be having about the team, especially the fans. But like the signs is just there for disaster, man. Any other team in the league, the way we play today, we're gonna beat us easy. And the fact that Wolves even deserve to win this game, like not even draw, they deserve to win this game. They, I think they had better quality chances than us. We scored two own goals today, not today, but yesterday. Wolves scored three goals and lost the game. They scored all goals yesterday. We didn't score a single goal. Fuck, bruh. Like it's yo, like I don't even know where to start, whether to start with the manager or the individual players, the performances, but it was a mess. I thought the starting lineup was wrong. We're playing against Wolves at home. We should probably hammer them. We should score goals. We should look to dominate the game. You don't start Hincapié left back. Well, why start Hincapié left back? You're better off putting Skelly there. We all know Skelly's a midfielder. He's more offensively minded. He's very good on the ball. He's progressive in terms of his passes and just making things happen. And it was evident that the left side of our pit of the pitch was dead for us with Martinelli and Hincapié there. Hincapié doesn't support Martinelli, and Martinelli against the low block is already it's already difficult for him enough. Now to pair him with a left back who doesn't push forward, who doesn't have the offensive nature to his game, which isn't his fault. I thought Hincapié had a decent game, to be fair. I thought he had a lot of good blocks, good interceptions. He looked okay. He looked okay at the back. I thought Saliba made him also look a bit better. Saliba very comfortable on the ball, and I thought they were okay. Raya, I don't think he had much to deal with. I mean, the goal wasn't his fault. Hincapie was the wrong side, and we were just being very sloppy. It was just it's crazy how Wolves immediately pressed us and attacked us and got that goal. I think if Wolves possibly maybe went for the game a bit earlier, they could have got a few goals against us because we just looked so crap. We were so poor. I thought Ben White started off the game quite interestingly, and I think Ben White on the right hand side makes Saka look miles better. I thought his overlapping, whether he goes around the outside or in the middle, or the runs he makes, the quality he has on the ball. I think offensively, you can see the difference between him and Timber. You can see how comfortable he is on the ball, how willing he is to run forward to make things happen. But unfortunately, he went off injured, and that was really really disappointing. But Timber went in there. Then we played with Saliba, Hincapie moved into centre back. Skelly came on. I don't think Skelly had a great game, but I don't think it was a bad game either. I thought he was just average. I thought he was just okay. Um, Declan Rice was not good today. He looked off. I thought in the second half he had a few moments. Obviously, had the shot on target. He had some decent moments, but it was not a good game. It was not. I thought who else played? Was Zubimendi even playing? Zubimendi, you can't tell the difference between Zubimendi is playing and when he's not playing. Like you can't tell because he's just so average and so mediocre. It's just sideways passes, and he's so average that you can't feel when he's not there. And yesterday, I don't even know if he was playing. I can't tell you if Zubimendi was playing. Eze, again, nothing game from him. I know he had a few good moments here and there, a bit of quality, but the more and more I see Eze, the more and more I feel this is not going to be the player that's going to change anything for us, because the way the manager is using him, first of all, I can't stand seeing Eze play in the same Odegaard position. And I know a lot of people say, well, he costs this much money. He should be able to play on the right attacking mid or on the wing or whatever. But at the end of the day, Eze is at his best when he's dropping in deep on the left hand side of the pitch and running with the ball and attacking with it and cut and drifting inwards with the ball. Even look at some of his goals. They come from such positions where he's coming from left to right. When he's on the right side of the pitch, you can tell he wants to move in, but he can't because he uses his left. So he's left just playing 1-2s there with Saka and not really doing anything. And that's down to the manager. I don't understand why the manager can't shift one player and put him on the left and put Rice on the right, or even better, put Rice in the six and play Zubimendi a bit further because apparently Zubimendi is such a great passer of the ball and Rice isn't. So like it's poor, man. And then the front three, Saka was the best, but that doesn't even say much about how good he actually was. I don't think Saka had a great game. I thought he had a decent game. He obviously was involved in both goals for us, but you can't tell me Saka was amazing yesterday. You can't tell me that he was on smoke. He wasn't really doing much. Even dribbling, people say he was taking on defenders. He was just running on the outside or cutting in. That's not taking on somebody. I'm talking about dribbling at somebody. I'm talking about going through somebody, going step over, move, body feint, like dribbling past people. He doesn't do that. Saka doesn't do that. He's good at crossing, very very good crosser of the ball, and decision making generally by him is quite good as well. He's got enough about him for him to make an impact for us, but he's not good enough for him to consistently be creating goals from open play and just being this monster and this threat. He was a threat yesterday, but I don't think he had a great game. Martinelli, nothing game. Jokeres is one of the worst strikers I've seen, like for Arsenal, one of the worst. Aubameyang was better than him. Jesus was better than him. Um, we can't even talk about players like Van Persie, even Giroud, bruh. There's so many strikers that have been better than him, and we haven't been known to have a really, really amazing striker since Van Persie. So Gyökeres is it's a non-starter, bro. It's not even that he's just not scoring goals or like he's not taking a lot of shots and his overall gameplay is non-existent. It's non-existent. He gets the ball and he loses it. Like it's a joke. It's literally a joke. The way Gyökeres plays is a joke. And I know I've spent like almost 8 minutes now just like complaining, and I know we won the game, but nothing about that game inspires hope that this team is going to win the league. Absolutely nothing. And it's sad because I believe in my heart, I genuinely believe that we've got enough about us in terms of the players, in terms of the squad, for us to win the title. But right now, I feel like a combination of some of the players we bought, the way the manager's using them is not coming well together, and it's resulting in games like this. I didn't watch Arteta's press conference, but I read somewhere that he was upset about the defense. So what about the defense? Why aren't we scoring fucking goals? Why can't we create chances from open play? Why can't you play both Odegaard and Eze if they're available at home against Wolves? Why can't you play Miles Lewis Skelly, who saved his ass last season? Skelly was, if not one of the best players for us last season, when we didn't have any other left back. His progressive passes were more than Rice. More people talk about Rice, top 30 Ballon d'Or, all these things, but Skelly was doing more midfield progressive passes and dictating the tempo of the game from left back better than Rice was. And that's a fact. Watching us, you could see his involvement in our Champions League run, his involvement in our whole season. And now he's been relegated to just playing midweek Champions League games. Even when Caliafori is out injured, you put Hincapie at left back against Wolves. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. The way we're playing is not conducive for a player like Martinelli. It's not. How can the left side of our pitch be dead for like 3, 4 fucking seasons? How does that make any sense? This is the squad Arteta has built, and we can only play on the right side of the pitch with Saka, who's already a limited football player. He's limited, and I like Saka. I love Saka. I think he's been one of our most consistent players, and even now he's kind of dragging us through. Obviously, the two goals yesterday, he was involved in them, albeit they were own goals. He was involved against Villa. He was involved again against was it Chelsea? I'm not sure if it was Chelsea as well. I can't remember. I think he was involved in the goal against Chelsea. but he's been getting involved in a couple of goals. He's been making somewhat of an impact, but the quality isn't there. You can't convince me Saka's been amazing this season. Like I'm not seeing enough from him. And Gyökeres, we can't even talk. Jesus came on, and well, although I didn't think Jesus was great, but I don't know. At this point, I'm just looking at it and I'm saying, if Arteta does not get more out of this team offensively going forward, yes, defense is great. It's great that if we can get one goal and park the bus. But Wolves is not a team we should be doing that against, and it's getting very scary. We play like that against Everton. We play like that against Brighton. We play like that against Liverpool, against Bournemouth, which are some of our upcoming games. We don't win. We don't win. So I mean, overall, like performances were horrible across the pitch. Horrible. It was flat. It was uninspiring, and the manager needs to do something offensively. Yes, he threw on Trossard. Yes, you can throw on Saka. You can throw on Jesus. You can throw on Odegaard. Odegaard is one of the most useless players I've seen for us for the last 2 3 years. The guy's been crap. Offers nothing at all. But he's the captain of this football club. He doesn't have the physicality, the energy, the determination. He doesn't have the finishing ability. What does he provide to this team? Ah, man, like I'm so mad about the result. I'm so not the result. I'm so mad about the performance. And even the result, 2-1 isn't good enough. Wolves is a team you should grab 3 4 goals against. And we're not doing that. And I'm really starting to get worried about this team. And the alarm bells might not be ringing now, but between now and January, if we don't weather the storm, if we don't get back to form and play proper football, which we haven't played for most of the season, but at least have more about us going forward. If Arteta, and guess what? I don't even know why I'm saying if, because he's not going to do it. It's been 3 to 4 fucking years of the same shit. He's not going to progress the way we play. He's not going to change anything. He's not going to not play Odegaard. He's going to stick Eze in positions that he doesn't play. He's going to not put Skelly in unless he's forced to. He's not going to give Nwaneri minutes. He's not going to try something different. He's not going to try take the handbrake off. He's not. It's clear he's not. And it's going to end one way.